pass. Okay, so have you guys decided on the pair that we should analyze? Ben, please switch off your camera.
I've done it. I've done it.
So best of what pair are we looking at? Ben, switch off your camera.
Gold, gold.
I think let's
Switch
just
off.
look on
Gold.
XAU USD and maybe this USD JPY.
Give me three pairs, three pairs. Okay, who is choosing good? Let me know.
I will go for gold.
Who is going for gold?
Me, Maverick, I'll go for gold.
Okay, Jacob, what about you? Okay, he's not here. Ben, what about you? What pair are you choosing?
I trade synthetic, so
Oh,
I feel we'll go. Should I call for synthetic here?
no, 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 don't. I do not go near synthetics. Okay, so let's look at good first. For gold, I don't really know, but let's just watch this cell play out coy. But let's see what can happen after the cell has played out. Let's see what can happen. Let's go to the weekly. What's this chair making so much noise? You see, my network is misbehaving. Okay, so this is the weekly. So last week we got, let me just, I don't just scatter this chart, man. Last week we got a rejection of the scale. Cool. So last week we got a rejection of this key level and we formed this key level. But firstly, let's go to the daily time frame and see if we changed character. This is the guy that touched our key level, so we'll put our vertical in there. Okay, yep. On the daily time frame, we took out the last A level before the touch. Took out the last A level before the touch. So we have 1000% changed character. This guy, let me just off it myself. Okay, so now for this week, we'll be looking at price coming to this A level here and seeing a reaction from it. So a continuation for our cells would be here. And now we know that what price moves from weekly to weekly levels. So you guys that are already on the cell, we've gotten our weekly confirmation. So for me, what you guys should be looking at now is extending your TPs. That's just it. So we have this level that price may react to and these other levels here. So whatever your TP is currently, you can extend all the way here. Go to sell during the week to at least this 4,115. This sale will definitely happen. Now, for those that missed, our call or the ones that set entry and did not verify that they set entry, best stop, are you here?
Yes, I'm just laughing.
Okay, yeah. So for
Like,
those of you guys that forgot that you did not set entry or something, this A level is something you can look at. Price could come. I do not want to delete let me delete what's unnecessary here. This is unnecessary. This is not necessary anymore. This it's also not necessary. So yeah. So now this is also not necessary anymore. So now what we'll be looking at for this week is gold opens and comes here and sells to this point minimum. Gold will be coming down to that key level minimum, this key level. So we don't know if this key level will hold or not. We have zero idea, but we shall know that the sell will happen all the way to this key level. Now, the one thing you would want to look out for is last week we had, this particular candle as our last week price action. Now, the week of this last week's candle, you can see is bigger than the body. So sometimes price may want to react to other inner levels like on the daily time frame or something before selling. But either way, I believe this week should be a bearish week for gold, even though it started buys and everything on the long term, gold is going to sell. So let's look at daily time frame. On daily time frame, we have a CC around the area, this guy here. So price, I'm coming. Let me just delete this coin because I need us to see clearly. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, that's okay. So now this week, this is our weekly key level that we wanted to sell from. As we can see, price has normally we could call this a CC, but price has interacted with it a lot. So personally, I do not want to consider this. I want to consider this with price still coming to tap the area. So there's this stuff about the 50% of the week. Whenever you're on the daily time frame making an analysis and you have a key level that the week is way bigger than the body or larger than the body, you take 50% of the week and you put your entry there. So somewhere around here, price may come somewhere around here, anything between here and this area up here, price would come and react, but I do not expect price to come all the way up here. So probably within this place and the golden zone, we'll probably have our sell within these areas all the way down to the area I marked as TP. So that's that for that on gold. That's what I'm saying for gold. So any other pair?
yes, 100.
So let's take
That's
that
that.
USD.
Jacob.
Oh, so
Yeah, what pair do you want us to analyze?
let's check USDJPY, sir. I saw you were
US,
already on it there.
USDJPY. That used to be my favorite FX pair before gold, but now it's gold. You can make so much money on gold, so much money. Now let's look at, I want us to look at the overall price action on USDJPY. As you can see, we have this sort of, I don't even know what this is, but at least this is a bullish price action. So price has been buying in recent weeks till it came in contact with these two areas, this area. This area and this area here. This is where price started. Price rejected from this daily key level here and got pushed down to this daily key level here. Now this, this is weekly. Price rejected from this weekly key level here, got pushed down to this weekly key level, which also rejected price last week. As we can see this week here showing a good rejection of price. So we're going to go to the daily time frame to see what's happening deeper in the daily time frame. Wait, before that, let's go back. Me and my network. Unfortunately. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
I
so
can hear you, sir. Clearly.
it's just my screen that's not loading.
Okay.
Okay, so firstly, I want to put a vertical line here to know when price touched this key level on the daily time frame. So this is the daily time frame. Wow. Okay. So the reason I'm saying wow is this. In SMC, back then when we used to trade SMC, there's a pattern like this that used to exist where you have a certain key level, price break structure, then comes down like this. Keeps on, accumulating down, then falls to your entry, and boom, goes up to clear all the stuff. We had something like this. One of the entry models was like this, and you can see it's something like that you're seeing on the daily time frame here. I'm sure most people who probably do not trade properly will be stopped out a lot on XAU last week or last 2 weeks due to all this massive consolidation here. So this is the last V level before the touch. Price did not break it. So currently, even though price reacted from this weekly level, and we can see price also rejected from this weekly level, where this weekly level here is this on the daily time frame, the weekly gap is a daily V level. Now let's look at the other guy. Okay, the other guy is a gap that is still fresh because price didn't never wicked it. Price just kept breaking through it on the daily time frame. So either way, two good zones, price has reacted from a daily zone. So we'll go down one more time frame to 4 hour and see what price has done on 4 hour. So let me see. Now you can see we will have the CC here, where let's say you want to buy the DCC, sorry, the double confirmation. You want to buy, price reacts to your zone, closes bearish, giving you the confirmation that okay, it's going to giving you the confirmation that it's going to probably buy, then coming back, having the next candle push up. So firstly, I want to adjust this very well because I want to know which of these candles touched the level. So let me adjust that. Okay, we can see this is the level that touched it. This is the level. This is the candle that touched it. So we want to go to the 4-hour and see our last A level before the touch. Now, this is the first touch. We can delete this. Then this is the last A level before the touch. It has been broken, meaning we have our buy confirmation now. So this week, we are looking for buys on XAU. And we are going to target all the way here at the very least. We are going to target this daily key level here. This daily key level will be out. Sorry, this USDJPY, not XAU, USDJPY. We're going to target this area here. So we'll be buying all the way up here. Obviously, we have all these daily key levels that we cannot obviously ignore, but okay. So firstly, our bias is from what? Our bias is from the weekly time frame. That's where our bias is from. So since our bias is from the weekly, we cannot ignore this area and this area. So I want to mark them out. Okay, let's go back to the daily. Now this area has a CC and this do not have the kind of CC we want. So we are going to prioritize this area. So we are going to look for buys and probably TP
Beta,
around here. Who is that?
but small.
Who is that? Please mute yourself. So we are going to look for buys with this place being our first TP and this being our optimum TP. If this fails, then our will TP at this point. But if we notice a change of character here, either 4-hour or 1-hour change of character after price comes in contact while buying, we'll TP at this place. So let's just go down to 4 hours and see where we can enter from. So on 4 hours, we have changed character. We can enter from this QM here. We can also enter from this V level here. And we can also enter from this gap here. So we have these 3 levels, 1, 2, 3, where we can enter from and continue the buys all the way. Your minimum target should be this guy here. So this is what you look at firstly on USDJPY, this buy. Which of these zones will price react to? I have no idea. What you can do for those of you that will be watching out on USDJPY is you've marked out these levels, wait for price to come back. When price comes back to this area, this area, this area, go to your lower time frame, 1 hour, 15 minutes. But most times I would suggest you use 1 hour. But on cases where you're in London session and price is reacting, I can't be explaining why it has to be London session in this video, sure. So when price comes to either of these areas, you go to 1 hour and you wait for a change of character to the upside. Then you get your confirmation, you enter and you buy all the way up here, first TP. Now, when you put your first TP here, probably your main TP here, and price comes here and price doesn't break, change character or something, meaning you can extend your TP meaning you can extend your TP all the way up here. It's very much allowed. You can extend your TP all the way up here. But if price comes here and changes character, you just have to close out market price and take your TP as whatever it is. If not, if price doesn't change character after coming in contact here, you TP all the way up here. So this is what we'll be looking at on USDJPY this week. So is that okay?
Yes, sir. Very, very much okay.
Okay, so let's take one more pair and that'll be all.
All right.
Nasdaq.
Nasdaq. What's this thing?
US100.
Okay, US100. Which of these brokers am I picking?
I think
TVC.
CFX.
No, use
This one?
TVC. TVC.
TVC. Where's there's no TVC here. See now, look at the
Oh,
brokers. We have let me just go with capital.
all right.
So USD, US100. Wow. Usually, I avoid trading pairs like this. Once I see this kind of structures, I refuse to near such pairs. But either way, let's see what we can do. Currently,
I
from the weekly time frame, market was bullish. We had this previous week bullish, and this week that just closed, we had it bullish. Now, price is reacting from this key level here. I'll have to adjust this to be sure that price reacted. Okay, so let's see what's the high. Okay, our price touched. So currently we are seeing a rejection from this key level. So let's mark out this place and let's go to the daily time frame to see if we have a change of character. Nope, we do not have a change of character. As you can see, the area we marked out, the V level we marked out on the weekly time frame is, excuse me, the V level we marked out on the weekly time frame is a daily SBR. It's a daily SBR. So price did come in contact, but this is the last V level before the touch. Price did not break it, so we cannot say, okay, we have a confirmed change of character. So let's mark this one out again and at least check the 4 hour to see what's happening on 4 hour. On 4 hour, this is the last V level before the touch. This is the touch. Let me delete this again. This is the touch. This is the last V level before the touch. Price has not taken it out. So we've not changed character. And you guys can see where price is. This is where price is. Anything is priced to probably create new higher highs if price breaks this area. Probably to create new higher highs or stuff. Unless there are other areas like, we could look forward to this daily key level and so on that could reject price, probably. But for NAS 100, US 100, for now, I don't know if you are looking for buys, that's probably fine, but you shouldn't be looking for sells yet. You have zero confirmation to take any sell on US 100. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Due to these messy jumps or gaps in price actions, I am not convenient analyzing this pair down to the lower time frames. So all I can tell you is do not look for sells on US 100. There is zero confirmation yet, unless you see confirmation from the daily time frame. I've shown you the V level. If it's broken, then you have confirmation to sell. Apart from that, do not look for sell on US 100.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So would that be all?
This can you analyze in US oil?
US what?
US oil.
US 5. Do we even have the time? Okay, let's see US 5.
US oil, yeah.
US 5 or US 500?
US oil.
You can see my
Oil.
screen. Oh, US
US oil.
oil. Oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh. What's the code, please? The symbol.
Yes, like the US oil. Spell
Yeah, I
US
know.
oil.
What's the symbol? It's US 100. Because I'm writing
No, no,
US
that's
oil and it's only bringing up the futures. See. So what's the symbol or the code?
That's the code.
US oil.
Yes.
yes. That's what means I know it as.
Look at
Yeah.
it. We're only seeing the futures here. TK, are you with us? TK, is she
Yes,
here?
you have to analyze the features. It's a future asset.
Oh, I'm to analyze these futures.
Yeah, it's a future asset. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No problem then.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It seems I was pressing this thing before. What's the name? It seems I was pressing 0 instead of O.
So yeah.
Okay. Okay. From what we can see, we are currently in a downtrend till we came here. So let's enlarge this area because I think this is our area of interest here. So price came, we have this V level on the weekly time frame. Price reacted to this V level and broke the last A level before the touch this guy. Meaning we've changed character. We are going to buy now, we are not going to sell. Let's see, did we use this area? Yes. Did we? Let me see. Okay, this is probably going to be the last pair we'll analyze, then probably only questions, and we'll call it a night. Yes, we did use this area. We've also used this area. We used this area. This area is on fresh, so even if we want to have TPs, it can be here. This area, used that. Okay, this is a fresh area. So I'm just trying to mark out our possible TP point. So yeah, firstly, you have this V level here, price rejected it after touching it here, and price rejected it after touching it here, and we have this change of character on the weekly time frame. So we are going to be looking for buys all the way. We are going to be looking for buys all the way to this high here, all the way to this high. We're going to be looking for buys. So let's mark out our possible key levels where our buys could start from. We have this gap here. We have that V level, and we also have this gap here. So we're going to go to the daily and see what's happening on the daily. Okay, as you guys can see, this is a daily gap, and price has changed structure from, oh wow, this is interesting. This is the touch. This is the last A level before the touch, and the price broke it. Price has changed structure. So this is one of our gaps below on the weekly time frame. It has a CC, so it's very valid. And this is also okay. This is our V level on the weekly time frame, and this is the gap on the weekly time frame. Both of them have CCs. So we do not know where price would come to exactly, but what I'll tell you for certain is price would come either this area and boom, straight buys, or this area and straight buys all the way to your TP here. This is what will happen on US oil. Price would react to either of these areas. Let me mark the change of character here. Price would come. This is our change of character here. The price would come to either this area or this area, one of these levels here, and buy all the way up here, 100%. Nothing is ever totally sure, but most times my analysis are not wrong. So if you're looking at US oil, you should be looking for buys, not sells. And for me, these are the optimum areas you can look out for your buys. This key level and this key level. And this should be your TP. Do not be greedy. Do not be greedy. Price may go all the way up here. It's very possible. Price may come here, price may come here, price may come here. Price can, even buy all the way up here. But you do not know that for sure. But you do know that for MSNR, price moves from what key level to key level. So if price is to come back and react to either of these key levels, this is where price would be going to, because this is the only fresh available key level for you to use. Only this one. So do not be greedy and say, oh, price could come here, or what. You are certain that price moves from key level to key level. So if price comes here to pick up your buys, it's going straight to this one. This is the only fresh key level available to be used. So that is it on US oil. So please, we are not analyzing any pair. We're out of time. Just ask questions if you have any. Does anyone have questions? Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Clear.
SD. Yeah.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, thank you for this today class. I really appreciate it. First thing is that I want to ask please, did you record this class? And the
Yeah.
second thing is that if not that you said that time has gone, I would have liked you to analyze BTC charts.
Now, we only analyzed XAU, USDJPY, NAS, US 500 or US 100, I'm not sure, then US oil. So if you want to trade and you want to use my own analysis, you have to look at this PS. That's all we've analyzed. That's all we're analyzing. So next question, please. Next person. Okay, I take it that you guys are cool. You do not have any questions, so we'll probably call it a night. Okay, who is speaking?
Yeah, it's Dave.
Okay, I'm listening.
Do you I've been looking at this GBP pair. You trade GBP pairs.
Currently, the only forex pair I trade is XAU.
Okay. How about synthetic?
No, I do not trade synthetics. I have never traded synthetics. I do not think I plan on trading synthetics. So,
Okay,
yeah,
no problem. Just wanted to know something.
okay, no problem. So for those of you that didn't join the class early, you can just probably go to the video recording. I don't know if it will be dropped, Sha, but I think you should have recorded it. So if she decides to drop it, then that's fine. So if not, you guys have probably missed it. So if you watch it, like I said, the pairs we analyzed USDJPY, XAUUSD, USOIL, and I think US100. So I wish all of you the best in this week's trading. Last week we caught that massive sell on XAU. And yes, if you are on that sell I posted on XAU, I have increased our TP. I've increased our TP. Our TP now should be at least 1,500 pips or 2,000 pips. So because we have every confirmation we need, so you can hold that trade for up to 1,500 pips or 2,000 pips. I will make sure to send the new. Let me show you guys. Those of you guys that were late, I think you should be here. So you guys can see the new TP here. This is the new TP from what we are looking at the weekly. This is the new TP. We have this weekly level, this weekly level, this weekly level. Price rejects from weekly. Price moves from what key level to key level. So price will probably react to this A level here and sell to another key level on the weekly time frame. So to that end, your new TP is here 4,115. So for why I said this, you probably have to go back and watch the video. Our classes, our random sessions like this will not always be recorded. So whenever you see this thing, notifications that, oh, we'll be doing live sessions. If you're interested, try to make yourself available. Thank you for your time. Take care of yourself, guys. We'll meet in the next one by God's grace. Goodbye.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Okay. Goodbye.